and there's going to be a bloodbath, bro. We got Leo versus Raarchyor, Reflo versus Crepsole, BMS battle, Bloom versus Tarek. Bloom on the craziest losing run of his life. Tarek only narrowly losing to Gluto.
Yeah, game 5, by the way.
I know, and then Kurama versus someone I don't know.
That's fine. That's fine, but we can't know everything. We can't know everything, but trust me when I say it'll all be going down here on the UFA main stage here in the Paris docks here. UFA 2023 people. Here we are, starting off already. We have MkLeo versus Raarchyor. Boss, what can you tell me about Raarchyor, man?
The thing is that there's so much to say about Raarchyor, right? Recently, you know, 6-0 in Gluto, getting so many wins with Sora and just showcasing that, you know, Sora isn't a potential character anymore, Record, you know what I mean? Yeah. They can show stuff right now, they've got that key, and they can unlock a lot of things. People were really saying, you know what, Sora might not be worth it. Honestly, Record, I'm going to tell you right now, I think they've got a really good chance versus Leo. But at the moment, this game 1, Leo might be proving me wrong.
I can't lie, man. Leo on a mad 1-2. We've seen numerous very test sets between Leo and his opponent so far. And every single time he's managed to clutch it out in the right moments. Can he do against Raarchyor here? Here we go. Already taking a stock against him. Beautiful, beautiful dash attack into the nether. And another one, get him on stage. Now, Raarchyor, obviously, with Sora, it's a character that many people say, unless you kill Sora, Sora ain't truly dead. Amazing recovery game.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Obviously, you know, floaty character, they can recover from, you know, the damn blast, and I feel like their DLC factor is that recovery. You know, they can actually make it from a lot of places. So it's kind of on Leo, not exactly to edge guard a lot of time, mostly focusing on what he does best, ledge trapping, making sure if you're gonna make it back to the stage every time and restart the situation, you're gonna take a lot of damage, just like that Thundaga right there, bringing it 2-2 apiece for Raarchyor, but is it too little, too late for this game 1?
I can't lie, man. It's looking tough on both sides. And we've seen Raarchyor as Maximus. You said it! Still in Gluto. But MkLeo is saying, I'm no Frenchman. Fresh from Mexico. I do it differently over here, man. With a whole stock lead now.
Yeah, these are the confirms that we were talking about. Doesn't get the kill from right there, but still a lot of damage. Already bringing it back to even, honestly. All he needs to do, get a couple of hits. But again, you know, look at these hits can be annoying, but when you find stuff like this, look at that. Woo! Textbook. Easy.
Bro, 0% neck and neck, fabs. Raarchyor is making a statement here. Even when he's down under, he ain't goddamn out, bruv.
Yeah, I can understand, you know, exactly what Raarchyor is doing. He's kind of weaving in and out, finding these little hits, and then expanding off so much damage. And, you know, the damage comparison isn't exactly the same. You can't really compare. There's a big difference with Leo getting a lot of straight hits, commanding the neutral, but when he can't, he's getting comboed to death by Raarchyor, and it just seems to be crazy in how they're doing it.
Amazing. I just want to note that. Amazing way to stop Leo aggressing with a record series in the air and completely pushing him back, allowing for a very, very nice safe recovery. And oh my god, bro, fams, that was so close. Could we have seen an early death for MkLeo here?
Yeah, honestly, I think Raarchyor's definitely turned up the second half of the first game Record. The way he started off to where he is right now is completely different. The Thundaga nearly sniping that kill, but still does a lot of damage. Has to watch out, has the Fire Girl on deck, just gonna put the projectile out, hide behind it, slow the pace down a bit. I feel like Leo maybe starting to panic a bit, starting to, you know, try and find the opening. It can be so hard. Gets the one grab, the back end, or the back throw, should I say. This is where he can next move on, the ledge trapping situation. Yeah,
this is where it gets tense. Gets them, Blizzaga into the up air, and he still isn't out. What is this amazing DI from Leo here? Oh my god, down under the guy's the Undertaker, bro. The guy's the Undertaker, fans.
Honestly, that was a heartbreaking way to lose game 1.
Holy crap, man.
But that just, tells us what we have in store, do you know what I mean? The way that Raarchyor started, if I'm pronouncing that tag wrong, my bad, bro. But the way Raarchyor started, compared to right now, he was putting on a lot of pressure to Leo. Leo had to kind of switch up. He was doing a lot of, approaching theirs at the start of the game. Actually had to go for more grabs because, he was being kept in shield so much. Might as well abuse it. And of course, finally, after getting comboed to death like 3 times, or 2 times, shall I say, managed to sneak in that up air just from down below, like you said.
Very, very smart. Like you said, it's all about subverting expectations anyway, because you would think Leo would want to go for a more safer recovery in that sort of position. You don't really want to take a gamble. Nonetheless, Leo recognized the situation, went for that up air regardless, and caught Raarchyor off guard.
Interesting pick to go now to the Aegis.
Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Even after narrowly winning that game 1 with Aegis, it's like you said, an interesting pick. What do you think would have, Aegis over the Byleth here?
Well, I was thinking that you'd want a good recovery against a character like Sora that can kind of drag you off stage. but maybe, you know, being Mythra and Pyra, you know, changing the way, might be able to kind of change the timings on the confirms on either character. I don't know how it works. That's only my guess. But either way, we're going to see what Leo's Aegis can do. Not really like the fan favorite character people like to talk about.
Not.
You know what I mean? People kind of slander the Aegis, the Leo Aegis. You know, I've seen sometimes why, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, man, but I can tell you so much about the amazing range, obviously, that Pyra Mythra have from the get-go, and a little bit more, you know, easier to use, a little bit more effective, especially when dealing with a character such as Sora. It can prove to be very, very useful with these big-ass hitboxes, and obviously, Pyra, massive damage. As you can see here, switching to the Pyra here, waiting for the approach, and Raarchyor managed to knock back Leo just a tiny little bit, but it's all about who's going to be taking the first stop, who's going to be able to get the momentum, and I can't lie, Raarchyor is doing a very, very good job right now.
The way, I didn't even clock, he's using the goddamn reverse skin. That is grimy as hell, by the way. Even just to mix up Raarchyor even more, but either way, the side beat on shield going to keep him guessing. Switches to Mythra for that speed burst, and maybe that's also a different thing, you know, right? Sora might be very floaty, but, you know, doesn't really have too many options out that they can rely on unless they want to get those kill confirms. If you're outside that window, maybe Mythra can kind of, you know, capitalize on that option.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most obvious advantage from the get-go, is that speed that Mythra would have over Byleth, while also having the destructive power in the form of Pyra might prove to be the advantage Leo needs to get a dominant lead over Raarchyor here. I can't lie, but Raarchyor still putting up an amazing fight. You've got to remember, fams, that Raarchyor is no joke, man. The guy's come out seemingly, you know, nowhere with his Sora. You know, the guy's been dominant with other characters. The Sora meta has been developing so well with this guy, and he's proven so much with this character, like you said.
I was gonna say, because I've been seeing, I've seen before in the past, Raarchyor's used like Joker, Greninja, and other characters, but the Sora really seems to be that driving force that's, you know,
it's calling, you know, yeah.
Honestly, it seems like to be, you know, his main character at the moment, and I can see why, doing a really good job having a substantial lead. Might be able to see this game too, if Leo has anything to say about it. Might be something else though. The Sun Dagger not doing its course, but again, the side B resetting the situation, opting for the third one, a bit committal right there. Might be ill-advised, and Leo going to be expanding this lead even more. If you can get this percent-wise, you know, back to even, I'd say.
Well, Fire versus Ice here with the Blizzaga clashing with that side B from Pyra there. Into the back air. Can he catch out Raarchyor slacking here, though? That's the question. Gets the down air. Oh, down tilt into up air. Tried and tested, fams.
Yeah, he was doing it a few times. Said, you know what? If you want to put your toes on the ledge, you're going to catch him. Then you feel too nice, burn them as well. And you know, Leo, this lead is slipping away from Raarchyor. It's now in Leo's favor by a lot, you know, percent.
Yeah, insane start from Leo. What matters down now most for Leo here, fams, is definitely holding onto that stock. I mean, we've seen Raarchyor's destructive power. He's no stranger to it. Really can't let him get any sort of advantage here if you're MkLeo. Look at
the Pyra on the ledge trapping. This is what I mean, the strong character out. You notice how whenever he's on the ledge with the ledge trapping, always opts for the stronger options. Those big aerials can't really contest, let's say. With Mythra, obviously, you know, not doing too much stuff, always on focusing on the damage. With Pyra, you want that kill power. So on the ledge trapping situation, one mess up, your stock could be gone.
Yeah, you see, just like beautiful way to deal with it. MkLeo 2-0 up against Raarchyor. But the thing is, Fabs, it's so close every time for Raarchyor. This guy really isn't anyone to mess with.
Yeah, for sure.
It's honestly so unfortunate that this is loser's side, man. This is loser's side, but nonetheless, Raarchyor, and not even just Raarchyor, I feel like so much of the EU has really gotten up today and fought against the invaders here. Leo, not Base Mage, all of these guys really have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Obviously, you know, EU is rising as a whole in general, but back to Raarchyor, that I feel like, you know, we can talk about how good Sora is, how much potential they have, how they're an underrated character, but I feel like, just to put it bluntly, in reality, you know what I mean, if he's not getting these games in, you know, we can talk about Raarchyor who we want, but it's just a thing of the past at the moment. Leo just seems to be just that step ahead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, people might like to say he's not top 15 anymore, but I do feel like Leo is tapping into that top level gear I like to talk about. Sometimes when they're in a bit of a pinch, they just go the extra mile, go the extra gear, and other players just can't contest it.
Fabs!
Now the Greninja's out.
That's the Greninja that you were talking about.
Okay. And also, the Greninja is no slouch. Neither is the Joker. I want to see what the Greninja can do in this matchup against the Aegis. Might be able to wash him away, you know, punishing that recovery with the Hydro Pump.
Definitely, here we go anyway. On Town and City here, we wondering what this Greninja could possibly do to the MkLeo Aegis here, and I can't lie, he's taking quite a goddamn beating, but these two characters sort of very different. You have a sort of fast faller type character with Greninja compared to the floaty sort of combo character that is Sora. You know, very different characters here.
Yeah, obviously, you know, changing the weight and stuff like that makes a lot of sense. It's going to be kind of, you know, annoying on the, you know, controls, but maybe it is warmed up in the bank. We're going to see what the Greninja can do. Not doing too bad, a lot of edge guarding, and that's what they're going to be focused on. You know, the edge trapping situation and recovering isn't really going to be a factor. It's more so about pushing Aegis further and further away, exhausting their resources, making sure they cannot get back unless they take a lot of damage. But again, Leo, just so impressive with this Mythra. Yeah,
amazing. Beautiful weight, and I'm not sure if you caught that. Beautiful weight with Leo there, and managed to get the down smash as well, but none of that is going to matter because Raarchyor is going to find that down tilt forward that he needs, and MkLeo quick to follow up with the up smash.
Yeah, tit for tat is doing. As soon as you take my stock, I can take yours as well. Anything I can do better. And Leo, at the moment, has to answer for his crimes because I feel like Raarchyor just doing a good job of kind of staying outside Leo's threat bubble. Do you know what I mean? With Greninja, yeah. Such a hard character to hit. People don't like to talk about it, but that low hurt box, you know, he's small. He's a small character.
Most definitely so. And honestly, like you said, Leo's doing an amazing job of finding these hits in. Raarchyor really struggling to find any sort of opening here, even trying to find the space. Constant invasion by MkLeo in Raarchyor's airspace.
No down air spike though, but Leo is definitely looking for something. Couldn't find it in the end. Still has to keep inspecting. Okay, lots of trades with the F on the ledge, but again, can't get anything started until now. Leo opting for the up B now instead of the up air.
Yeah, very crazy stuff right now. Gets the neutral air into the forward air. Raarchyor, like, he's making a statement here, Fabs. He's saying, yeah, I'm down, but I'm definitely not out. And bro, the foresight DLC privilege, 499, right there, recovery.
Couldn't find the kill, but still, Leo was just looking for something. Ooh. Again, can't find it. And this is where things get hectic, Record. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they're on, you know, some of their last stocks, has to find something. If not, they're going to be, you know, scrapping for a long time. And again, a lot of up smashes from this Mythra from Leo.
Very loads everything across the board right now. Manages to air dodge into that forward air, yet still Leo's able to still survive by the skin of his teeth. And holy crap, the reverse up B is going to prove to be Leo's downfall as he's going to be caught out by the forward smash there by Raarchyor. Amazing stuff. Now, the question is, please hold on. Raarchyor, please. It keeps getting even, fans, and it's scaring the hell out of me.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, when it gets too hectic like this is when you see players that start to scratch a lot. You know, you really see the mental and, you know, do players panic? How are they going to keep the mental game? Are they going to keep the game plan up? Are they going to switch it up? A lot of adaptations are happening in these micromanagements. This is what I was talking about. That top gear switch up that Leo's doing. And at the moment, it's kind of getting thwarted by Raarchyor.
Yeah, most definitely so, Fabs. Definitely. And we're seeing here right now, go for the, always, Leo going for these neutral airs at these low percents, but gets the footstool down there and unfortunately doesn't get the follow-up there at that point. Still though, spot dodge is proving to be very useful here. Hold on, Fabs. Hold on, maybe the Greninja pick. Oh, I'm saying all of that, but still looking very tough.
If you don't get the kill now, it could be costly because the percent is rising. You know, Mythra's going to be showing up. Pyra, should I say, is going to be showing up anytime soon. And she's going to mean business. That's what I mean. And okay.
That's what I'm saying, man. I can't lie, bro. These women walking all over you sometimes, man. Oh my God, gets the up smash. And there we go. Raarchyor doing it for the Moroccans, doing it for the French as well. Getting a win on MK. Goddamn Leo.
Game is not over yet. The set is not over yet. The war rages on, and I feel like Raarchyor is really tapping into what, you know, what he can do, the potential. Not just the Sora. It's what I was talking about. We don't just rely on Sora right here. He's not a one-trick pony. Got a lot of things in the store that he can kind of show to the crowd, and the Greninja doing work as well against the Aegis.
Exactly, man. Exactly. It's like I said, no small feat, and Raarchyor, I feel like, just was such an underrated player, and then suddenly had that breakout performance, 6-0 against Gluttony, and I feel like he's been riding that wave ever since. Reached a whole other level. An echelon of like power here, right? Even going toe-to-toe without MkLeo.
No, for real. Do you think there's a character switch, or do you think he stays the same in Aegis?
It's honestly, it's a struggle. I mean, to be honest. Oh!
The joke is out.
Oh my God, Fabs, I feel like he's listening to you. Tell me right now how you think this is gonna go. We're seeing Greninja, Joker, every character in Leo's arsenal being put to the test here in this losers quarter-finals here, Fabs.
I think it's a very cliched thing to say, and I know Twitch will agree with me, but I think that it really relies on how much usage can Arsene get. Do you know what I mean? If Greninja, if Raarchyor is able to kind of deplete that bar or not let the big brother come out and play, I feel like the Greninja could work against Joker. They're both small characters with low hurt boxes. The thing is, when Arsene is the factor, that's going to be edge guarding Greninja so much. There's no hitbox on Greninja's recovery. You're going to be susceptible to Arsene back air all the damn time on that ledge, bro. It's hard.
It's honestly, you're playing on a timer, Fabs. I couldn't have said it any better myself. And we're seeing it all go to work right now. You know, this is the part of the game where Greninja, as Greninja, you don't really want to be at a disadvantage because that Arsene meter is slowly but surely building at every goddamn second. 125 on Raarchyor. It's looking tough, Fabs.
Okay, footstool doesn't get the down guns out in time, but still gets the fast falling up air. No kill from it though, but the Arsene bar is nearly here. Gets the reverse grab as well, the pivot grab.
Very nice. Back throw isn't going to kill just yet, and Raarchyor unfortunately going to throw that stock away, man. The pressure might be getting to him, Fabs. We don't know yet, and I can't lie, what isn't there is the Arsene meter, and that's a very scary precedent to be set already.
Okay, looks for the footstool, but Arsene is out, and this is where it happens. Of course, Greninja doesn't have exactly that best outshield option. He usually relies on the rolls, the big jumps, you know, the high jumps, but is that really going to work when Arsene is spamming back air in your face? Yeah. Who knows? We don't see a lead option right now, but Leo, Illivi's going to run off the stage, and still the pressure is still on. Oh
my God, absolutely ecstatic here right now. That landing there is going to knock Raarchyor all the way back to the ledge, and he's just going to get harassed by all these back airs from the Arsene. Joker here just barely managed to survive the onslaught, but even still, that's a whole stock lead right now for MK goddamn Leo.
Fast one up into the grab. You know, Leo is looking super clean at the moment. No edge guard at the moment, but the ledge trapping situation so much in Leo's favor. And even if he doesn't kill, still managed to rack up so much damage. You know, Raarchyor is bleeding out at the moment.
Very scary stuff once again. Well, like I said, Fabs, man, and hitting the neutral air, still, the problem is, if you're not getting that kill, the only thing you're doing is making that timer go quicker. You know, you don't kill the beast, it becomes a bigger problem on your hands, Fabs. That's 3 stocks to 1 for MkLeo right now.
Yeah, and it does seem to be Raarchyor kind of bowing out at the moment. But, you know, there is still some fight in the frog. Has to find something if his leg's going to work even more. But again, you're just getting pushed to the ledge every single time. And Arsene, honestly, hasn't even really been a factor this set.
Pretty much no. I've only seen it come out a single time right now. Leo is just absolutely walking all over Raarchyor here, man. No footstools needed, man. He's still getting his feet dirty.
I think with Greninja, you know, like I said before, not having exactly the best outshield option, you're getting suffocated by someone like Leo using Joker, right? With that pilot on that character, it can be too costly sometimes to drag that up into the grab. Wants to get the reset, nothing from it though. And again, looking for the Rebels gauge, getting fair for the troubles. Okay, that's 1 stock, Uma. That's how it starts.
That's 1 stock, like you said, Fabs, man. It's how it starts. But it's going to end right here, right now. No, literally hanging on by the skin of his goddamn teeth. Try and go for that pivot grab. Unfortunate whiff as well. The problem is now, how are you even going to open up MkLeo when he has such a dominant lead, Fabs?
He's missing so many grabs on Raarchyor.
It's tough, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, yeah, there we go. Down smash, and that's going to be it for Raarchyor here at UFA 2023. MkLeo 3-1.
Honestly, Leo played that really good, really well, should I say, towards that last half, right? He kind of recognized, like, if I'm going to keep suffocating a character that can't do too much out of shield, why do I need to hold shield? I don't need to hold shield. That was why you can't grab me at all. And you could see so many whiff grabs in that whole game. You know, Raarchyor just couldn't put his hands on him. And, you know, Leo felt so comfortable throwing out a lot of hitboxes, always on the attack, always on the offense, but as well as that, never shielding. And that can be so costly. That offensive pressure, even without Arsene, was really making sure Raarchyor just couldn't get out of his game.
Yeah, that's a very good point. We didn't see that traditional Joker playstyle too much of, you know, the hit and run sort of nonsense that you usually see until Arsene comes out. Like you said, he was just a bit too comfortable with just pressing buttons all over Raarchyor, which shouldn't be the case at all.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a hard matchup, right? You know, I don't know about the characters wise, but I just feel like with the way Leo was playing, even though the Sora did decently well, and obviously the Greninja took a game.